In recent years, the United Kingdom has been modernizing its immigration and border control systems. One of the most significant changes is the introduction of the Electronic Travel Authorisation, commonly known as ETA. From 2025 onwards, and with full enforcement by 25 February 2026, ETA will become mandatory for many travelers coming to the UK. This video explains what ETA is, who needs it, who does not, and how it affects visitors, students, workers, dual nationals, and British citizens. By the end of this vlog, you will have a complete and clear understanding of ETA and how to avoid travel problems. What is ETA? ETA stands for Electronic Travel Authorisation. It is a digital travel permission, not a visa. ETA allows the UK government to pre-screen travelers before they arrive. It is similar to systems already used by countries such as the USA, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Key characteristics of ETA. Number 1. It is applied for online. Number 2. It is linked electronically to your passport. Number 3. It is required before travel. And number 4. It is for short-term stays only. ETA does not give a right to live, work, or study in the UK. It is only for short visits, such as tourism, business meetings, family visits, or transit. When is ETA coming into force? The UK has introduced ETA in phases. Some nationalities already require it. However, from 25 February 2026, ETA will be fully enforced. From this date, airlines, ferry operators, and Eurostar will check ETA status before boarding. Passengers without the correct permission will not be allowed to travel, and border checks will be stricter and fully digital. This means ETA becomes a mandatory pre-travel requirement for eligible travelers. Who must apply for ETA? ETA is required for people who know. 1. Do not need a visa to visit the UK, and number 2. Are traveling for short stays, up to 6 months. This includes tourists, business visitors, short-term family visitors, and transit passengers in many cases. If you previously traveled to the UK visa-free, you will most likely need an ETA. ETA must be approved before travel. Without it, airlines are legally required to refuse boarding. Who does not need ETA? 1. British citizens. British citizens do not need ETA. However, British citizens must travel on a British passport. Other documents such as naturalization certificates, citizenship certificates, and Home Office letters are not valid travel documents. If a British citizen tries to travel using a non-British passport, airlines may refuse boarding because ETA does not apply to British nationals. 2. Irish citizens. Irish citizens are completely exempt from ETA under the Common Travel Area Arrangement. 3. UK visa holders, students, workers, dependents. People who hold a valid UK visa do not need ETA. This includes student visa holders, skilled worker visa holders, health and care worker visa holders, and dependent visa holders. They must travel with a valid passport, and a valid UK visa or e-visa. ETA does not replace a visa and does not affect long-term visa holders. 4. Settled and pre-settled status holders. People with indefinite leave to remain, ILR, or EU settled, pre-settled status, do not need ETA, provided their status is valid and properly linked to their passport. Dual nationals, a critical area. Dual nationality causes the most confusion under the ETA system. British plus. Another nationality. If someone is a British citizen, even if they also hold another passport, ETA does not apply to them, and they must use a British passport to travel. Important. Traveling on the non-British passport without ETA will lead to boarding refusal. Dual nationals without a British passport. Some people are British citizens but do not yet have a British passport. They may only hold a naturalization certificate and/or another country's passport. In this case, citizenship certificates are not accepted for travel, ETA cannot be issued to British citizens, and airlines may refuse boarding. The only solution is to apply for a British passport before traveling. Dual nationals who are not British. If a person holds two non-British nationalities, ETA rules apply normally, and they should apply using the passport they will travel on. What happens if someone ignores ETA? If a traveler arrives at the airport without a valid ETA or a valid visa or a British or Irish passport, they may face refusal to board, financial loss, non-refundable tickets, and travel delays. ETA checks happen before travel, not just at the UK border. Final advice for travelers. To avoid problems, always check your nationality and travel status. Apply for ETA well before travel if required. British citizens should apply for a British passport early, and visa holders should ensure their visa or e-visa is valid. ETA is a major change, but with the right preparation, travel to the UK will remain smooth and straightforward. Important. How to apply for UK ETA. Applying for a UK ETA is a simple online. 1. On mobile phone via UK ETA app. 2. On gov.uk website. Currently, ETA fees is £16, and it must be done before traveling. ETA is linked electronically to your passport, so accuracy is essential. Most ETAs are approved within minutes. Some applications may take up to a few days. Once approved, ETA is electronically linked to your passport. You will receive email confirmation, and no physical document is issued. Travel to the UK. At the airport or port, airlines will check your ETA electronically. You do not need to print anything. UK Border Force will make the final entry decision. Important rules to remember. ETA must be valid at the time of travel. ETA does not guarantee entry. If your passport expires, your ETA becomes invalid. ETA does not allow work or long-term stay, common mistakes to avoid. Applying with the wrong passport. Using unofficial agents or websites. 3. Assuming ETA is the same as a visa. 4. Waiting until the last minute. Final advice. Apply for ETA well before booking travel, and always double-check your passport details. If you are unsure or any questions, please visit the gov.uk website or check on UK ETA mobile phone app. You can also write to us for any suggestions or comments. The UK ETA system is about security, efficiency, and digital borders. Understanding how it applies to your situation is essential. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with anyone planning to travel to the UK. Thank you for watching.